animals can do no harm, am I right? Well, think again. Sometimes outward beauty can hide something deadly inside, which is exactly the case with the animals on number 1, so stay tuned for that. Here are 10 cute animals that are deadly. Number 10. The Duckbilled Platypus. The platypus is among nature's most unlikely animals. In fact, the first scientists to examine a specimen believed they were the victims of a hoax. The animal is best described as a hodgepodge of more familiar species. The duck for its bill and webbed feet, the beaver for its tail, and the otter for its body and fur. Platypuses hunt underwater, where they swim gracefully by padding with their front webbed feet and steering with their hind feet and beaver-like tail. Folds of skin cover their eyes and ears to prevent water from entering, and the nostrils close with a watertight seal. In this posture, a platypus can remain submerged for a minute or two and employ its sensitive bill to find food. They're cute in their own way, but never ever be tempted to pick them up, especially the males. Male platypuses have a poison apparatus on their hind legs. There are poison glands in the thighs and a hollow spur near the heel. The sting is not dangerous to humans, but is extremely painful and causes rapid swelling in the stung area. It may also cause increased temperature as well. For smaller mammals like dogs, the sting can be fatal. Scientists as of yet haven't figured out the purpose of this poison, so for now, hands off please. Number 9. The Leopard Seal. People love to think of seals as cute ocean puppies, but the leopard seal is more than meets the eye. The third largest seal in the world at up to 10 feet long, these animals are notoriously aggressive. And any scientist or photographer who gets too close to one risks paying the ultimate price. Calling these guys aggressive is not an overstatement. They'll bite people and drag them into the ice or water. They attack with little to no provocation, and the seals also have a knack for attacking boats as well. These huge seals are extremely territorial against other species and will take over the place where they reside. They always prefer to be in groups, and it'll be uncommon to see them alone. They prefer to eat penguins since it's easy for these fast-moving predators to catch them, but they aren't afraid to take a bite out of anything that's moving, which includes humans. Clearly not an animal you'd want your kid to see swimming around with dolphins. Number 8. The Pufferfish. While the pufferfish might have made a cute cameo in Finding Nemo, the marine species is actually quite dangerous. If eaten, these inflatable animals are toxic, 1,200 times more poisonous than cyanide to be exact. The liver, ovaries, eyes, and skin of most species of pufferfish contains tetrodotoxin, a potent neurotoxin. A predator that manages to snag a puffer before it inflates won't feel lucky for long. Almost all pufferfish contain tetrodotoxin, and it makes them foul-tasting and often lethal to fish. There is enough toxin in one pufferfish to kill 30 adult humans, and there is no known antidote. Amazingly, the meat of some pufferfish is considered a delicacy. Called fugu in Japan, it is extremely expensive and only prepared by trained, licensed chefs who know that one bad cut means almost certain death for a customer. Number 7. The Mute Swan. Mute swans are big and beautiful birds, too big and beautiful for our own good. The birds are one of the largest waterfowl in North America and Europe, weighing up to 28 pounds and with a wingspan of up to 7.9 feet. They're among the heaviest flying birds in the UK. It's perhaps because we find them so attracting that people have the tendency to get as close to them as possible, sometimes with nightmarish results. Because, despite their quiet and graceful appearance, they are one of the most aggressive birds in the world. When it comes to their nests, mute swans are quite territorial. Should you encroach on their territory, accidentally or otherwise, a mute swan will not hesitate to attack you. Those lengthy wings of theirs are muscular as well, so don't be surprised if you end up in the hospital after the attack with broken bones, bruises, and other bodily injuries. Attacks on humans are thankfully rare, but it's best not to approach these majestic birds for any reason. Number 6. The Polar Bear. Polar bears are one of the largest and most beautiful animals on Earth. Don't you just think they look so adorable in those Coke commercials? Whether you think them cute or not, there is no denying the fact that polar bears are the largest terrestrial carnivore on Earth. They have huge bellies to fill and take advantage of food as it presents itself, and yes, if a human does present itself as a possible meal, there would be no hesitation on the bear's part. It's adapted well to do its job of eating pretty much everything. Mainly they eat seals that poke their heads out of water for air, but they'll eat anything else they stumble across too. This includes birds, beluga whales, walruses, musk oxen, people. They're dangerous because they're skilled apex predators. They can easily outrun a human and knock its head off with a swing of its pawed fist. Which means, cute as it may be, the polar bear is quite functionally the great white shark of the north. Number 5. The blue-ringed octopus. Although absolutely stunning, blue-ringed octopi are one of the deadliest creatures on Earth, and also a returning contender from several of our lists. They inhabit in the coral reefs of the Indo-Pacific Ocean. Blue-ringed octopuses are very small in size, only measuring about 5 to 8 inches in length, but their venom is about 1,000 times more dangerous than cyanide. As their name suggests, blue-ringed octopuses have brilliant blue rings on their yellow skin. They have sphere-shaped salivary glands behind the head, and it releases powerful venom when threatened or to kill the prey. Their bite isn't all painful, but it's enough to kill an adult human within a few minutes. Okay, so the bite itself isn't what kills ya. No, that's the venom that can cause nausea, heart failure, paralysis, or even death. The good thing is, these creatures aren't quite shy and wouldn't want to mess with you as well. They avoid any confrontation with humans and eject their venom only when provoked or stepped on. Unfortunately, there is no effective antidote to the venom, and the only treatment is to treat the symptoms until the venom dissipates, which usually takes about 24 hours. Number 4. The Wolverine. If you had no idea what a real Wolverine looked like except from the X-Men films, I bet you'd be tempted to pick one up or cuddle with it when you see it. They're found in large numbers in northern Canada and Alaska. Although these fuzzy animals look like cute little teddy bears, they're not as cute as they look. They're very strong and aggressive carnivores with a vice-like bite and sharp claws. They're capable of attacking animals larger than themselves, and yes, that includes humans. Their jaws and claws make them more than a match for any creature. They prey on a vast array of animals, ranging from small squirrels and rabbits to moose and even elk. And of course, they're also going to attack humans if they get provoked. There are documented cases where these animals were taken in as pets only to attack their owners later on, even though they were raised by humans since they were cubs. This is the perfect example of the old adage, you can take an animal out of the wild, but you can never truly eliminate the wild out of an animal. Number 3. The poison dart frog. Another returning contender, the poison dart frog with its various colors and patterns is one of the most stunning looking animals in the world. But the fact of the matter is, they have poison that is enough to give the most poisonous creatures a run for their money. Just a small amount of this poison is extremely fatal to us humans. In fact, one frog, just a couple of inches big, packs enough toxins to incapacitate up to 10 humans permanently. Although their name is a dead giveaway, they don't look all that dangerous. They're small compared to other frogs and are even brightly colored, ranging from yellows, greens, reds, and oranges. But among all of those colors, it's the gold that you really need to look out for. They do not produce the poison themselves, but rather they get it from feeding on a particularly poisonous insect almost exclusively. That's the reason why poison darts born and bred in captivity are very safe to handle. Skin contact alone from the gold one can introduce the venom into your system, so touching them with unprotected hands is a big no-no. Ironically enough, scientists are also using the same toxin in some medical applications, so they can't be all that bad. Now it's time for today's best pick. Today's pick is a monkey that is literally blue in the face, not because it's exhausted, but because their face can literally turn a bluish hue. What kind of animal is it? Find out next with number 2. The golden snub-nosed monkey. The golden snub-nosed monkey is found in the mountain ranges of southwestern China. This primate exhibits a rich golden brown to golden red fur with a black and golden patch on the back, which makes it absolutely beautiful. But are they dangerous? Well, no, not at all. They have more to fear of us than us of them. If there's one primate you need to be aware of, it's the chimpanzee. Yes, Mr. Bubbles isn't the good-natured creature you've always believed he is. Chimpanzees are very intelligent, which shouldn't be surprising given that they have about 98% of our own DNA. They are clever enough to learn how to use tools and even learn how to communicate with humans using sign language. But it is their intelligence coupled with unbridled aggressiveness that makes them extremely dangerous to humans. On top of all that, they're dangerously unpredictable. One minute they're eating out of your hand, and then the next they're biting off your fingers the next. In the wild, they show their aggressiveness to each other when fighting over a mate or for food. Furthermore, they are freakishly strong, 5 times stronger than an adult human. They have the means to gravely injure humans if they feel threatened or if mistreated. Nonetheless, there are still people who love to take them in as pets. Before we move on, do me a favor. My analytics show that only about 15% of you watching are actually subscribed. Come on guys, what's up with that? Can you guys please hit the subscribe button? You guys watch my videos every day anyway, so you might as well subscribe and keep up to date with every video we put out. Number 1. The Slow Loris. Positively cute and fuzzy, the slow loris is one of the rarest primates in the world. It is a nocturnal primate that moves very slowly, hence its name. It's hard to resist the gentle eyes and cuddly demeanor of a slow loris, but if you encounter one, you best try to avoid it. When you see one, I would understand if you immediately want to keep one as a pet. After all, they look like tiny baby Ewoks. Unfortunately, it's an extremely poisonous creature. In fact, it's the only living poisonous primate on Earth. They have poison glands on the sides of their elbows, which releases a foul-smelling toxic fluid whenever they feel threatened. They would then lick some poison from the gland and mix it with its saliva and bite the one who disturbed it. The poison could cause allergic reactions and even anaphylactic shock. Do you know of any other positively cute animals that are deadly? Let us know down in the comments section down below. Also check out the channel's other interesting videos. As always, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Later, everybody.